Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video I am going to be testing out the Gellen Nail Extension Kit. If you are interested to see what I think about it, then keep on watching. So this is what the kit looks like unboxed. It does come with an instruction manual, which is really nice if you are beginning or if this is your first kit that you decide to try out. It does kind of give you the layout of how to do everything. Alright, so they come with some nail files. It comes with 100 and 180 grit file, as well as a 100 and 180 grit buffer, which is really nice. We'll definitely be using these. It also comes with one of the little lamps that a lot of these kits come with, but if you are starting out, these are amazing to have. If you do not have like a big lamp or anything, this has little 4 bulbs, but it's just a very typical little lamp that a lot of these nail kits do come with. Something different that I really appreciate about this kit already is that it does come with a nail primer as well as a nail prep and dehydrator, which a lot of these kits do not usually come with, but obviously they're super important. So I'm really happy to see that Gellen has included this in their kit. We will definitely be testing these out. And then we have our gels. We do get the Extend gel, which is what we're going to use to attach the nails. But then they also do include a no wipe top coat, which I'm super excited that they included this in the kit as well, just because it just kind of is a well-rounded kit. It kind of includes everything you would need. Alright, then it does come with a little box of nail art stuff. So it does come with like this tinsel looking stuff. They do call it Aurora powder, I believe. They call it Nail Aurora glass paper, so that's what's included. And then it also does come with a little clip, so if you are doing it on yourself and you just can't really hold it, you can just clip your nail and put it in the lamp. And then of course we have the nail tips. They do say they are acrylic nail tips, and they are in a coffin shape. So I've never really had any tips that come attached to this little plastic bit. So I'm super excited to see how this is going to go. They are in coffin and they are pre-edged, so they're already edged for us, so we don't have to do any etching, which is amazing, which is probably going to make this even faster of a process than it already is. So I totally forgot that there is a file included in the kit, so I did go ahead and cut my cuticles off camera, but I am going to do rest of the prep on camera. I'm just going to go ahead and file my nails just so when they grow out evenly and that they're not going to be all gross and rigidy, which I don't like, which is why I file my nails down underneath my extension. And this nail file really seems to be working really good. Next, I'm going to go in with the buffing file, and I'm just going to go ahead and take off the shine that's on my nails. So it does have more of a coarser side, so I'm just using the coarse side, and I'm just going to really take away that shine off of my natural nails. Alright, once I have my nails buffed, I'm going to go ahead and take a manicure brush and get some alcohol on there and wipe them clean. Next, I'm just going to go in to this little box and pick out some nail sizes. Alright, so I quickly went ahead and picked out my sizes, and right off the bat I did notice that these nails do run a little bit larger for my nails, and also the nail cuticle area of it is a little bit more square-like, where for me I need them a little bit more rounder, which is why we're going to go ahead and customize some of them. Also, I did want to point out that these nail tips are super strong. Like, it's actually really hard to even bend them this way. They do seem a little bit thicker around the cuticle area than most of these nail kits nails do, but I'm sure it should be okay. I love the apex on them. I love the shape on them. They just do not fit the greatest on my nails for right now, but let's see if we can customize them and make them look a little bit more flush and natural. So I'm going to go ahead and size all of the nails again and just customize them a little bit to my nails. Alright, so I did go ahead and customize them up a little bit, so let's just go in and get the nails started. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is go in with the dehydrator and dehydrate my nails. And you do want to make sure that you're only applying this on your nail and not anywhere around the skin. Next, we're going to go in with the nail primer and we're going to apply that onto our nails. And again, with this again, you do not want to apply this on the skin. You want to make sure that you're only applying this on the nail. Next, the step is totally optional, but I always like to do this, is I'm going to go in with some of the Extend Gel and apply a thin coat of this onto my natural nails. I do this just to minimize the feeling of a heat spike because my nails are super sensitive and I feel like they tend to get heat spikes a lot more, so I like to go in with whatever Extend Gel I'm using and apply a thin coat of that on my natural nails. Again, this step is totally optional. You do not have to do this as it is not necessary in the steps it includes as well. This is just something I prefer. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a coat of that on my nails. Alright, so once I'm done applying that coat of that Extend Gel on my natural nails, I am going to go in and start by applying the nails. These are already pre-etched, so we don't have to do any etching or anything in them. So we're just going to go in with the Extend Gel once again and start by applying that. So I did decide that I am going to go ahead and use my gooseneck lamp. I will leave the link to this down below as well. I love using this. It makes life so easy. So I did want to point out that this Extend Gel is a lot thicker than a lot of these other Amazon kits I've tried. It's honestly the most closest to the actual Prey consistency because it is that like thick consistency. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and apply a bit of that and you leave a little bit of a dollop at the bottom and let's see how this goes. Alright. And then we're just going to take it into the gooseneck lamp. Alright, and that is on there. Beautiful. Okay, let's get going. Alright, and that is them on. I feel like they look really nice. I love the shape, but I am actually going to go ahead and shorten them out a little bit because I don't want them this tapered for the nail design I have in mind. I do want it to be a little bit more square, so I am going to go ahead and kind of cut them. Not too much, but we'll see. Alright, so now they are shaped and filed to my liking. I like the length of them now. Not saying that they were bad before, they were actually a really nice length, but just because I do plan on wearing this nail set, I do have to go a little bit shorter. Next, I'm just grabbing a lint-free wipe and putting some alcohol on it, and I'm just going to wipe off the surface of the nails, again making sure that all of that dust is off of them. And we are now ready to paint our nails. Now this kit did come with some nail art accessories, but I am not going to use them because I do want to try the super famous like two-toned ombre French thing. So we're going to go in and try that for this nail look. Alright, so these are the colors that I decided I wanted to do my ombre French with. And what better gels to do them with other than the Appraise. And these are the two colors I'm going to use. It is high quality and feeling sedimental are the colors that I decided to use. Alright, for this nail look, I'm going to start off with the lighter shade just because I'm going to use the brush for the darker shade to ombre it out. So let's do it maybe this side. I'm just painting the nail with the lighter shade. And then I'm going to grab the darker shade now. Alright, once I'm happy with the blend for the first coat, I'm going to go ahead and cure this. After curing for a while, I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat. So again, starting with the light. And then I'm going to go in with the dark. I'm gonna go in with the light again over it a little bit. Wow, and look at that beautiful ombre we have going. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. All right, so I decided to go with a lighter color for like the ombre because the first one I showed you, it was a little bit too pink and too similar to the brown, like it just kind of meshed in. So I decided to use this one instead. And this is the same one, it's from the same collection, but this is Ruefully Shy. And I just think that contrast just makes it look a lot nicer, and it just makes it look like the illusion it is supposed to be. So next I'm just going to use the brushes that are included in these, which is the reason why I wanted to use these ones, just because I feel like it's a little bit easier to just kind of map out the fringe. Now I'm not too sure how this is going to turn out, but hopefully we have an okay looking set at the end. I think so far it looks really good. I think the blend on the other nails have been really nice as well, but this is, I think, the more complicated part. So I'm trying to get it as clean as I possibly can, but if I can, that's okay because I do have a brush that I'm going to clean it up with. I did find that using an ombre brush to kind of blend them in together worked really nicely. So after doing like a couple strokes, I just clean off my ombre brush and then I kind of bring it along. And I'm going to wipe it again, and then I'm going to start with the lighter shade and bring that. And I kind of just do like this back and forth technique until I feel like the blend is perfect. There you go. I know they don't really look like much right now, but hopefully by the end they look good. Now I do have a little dampen dish with some alcohol. I'm just going to use that to clean up a little and we'll cure. So I do think my French might also need 2 coats, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to go ahead and cure this. All right, now we're ready for a second coat. I am going to start off with the lighter shade again. I just found that starting off actually with the lighter shade kind of makes it work nicer. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and grab that ombre brush again and blend it again. Oh, so pretty. I'm going to go ahead and cure this again. Alright, so once I have it done to the best I can, because right now I feel like they look super patchy and super streaky, so I'm hoping that the top coat can kind of level that out. But I think they look pretty good for a first try. So next, of course, we're going to go in with the Gellen top coat that was included in the kit. And we are going to top coat our nails. I really hope it's like a good leveling top coat because I really need this, yeah, perfect, to be like smoothed out. And I feel like it's doing a good job at that. I just need it all nice and leveled. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and cure. All right, and now I have the top coat on and we are done the nails. I feel like they turn out really nice for it being my first time trying out this like trend. So I know like next time I try, I feel like I can do it a lot better. But I'm really happy nonetheless of how they came out. They were actually super easy to do. So of course, before finishing, we have to apply some cuticle oil. Alright, and that is all for this video. I really like how these nails turned out. I also really like the shape, and honestly, these nails feel super strong, so I would definitely recommend purchasing this kit if you are trying to dip your toes into the whole full covered nail tips realm. But that is all for this video. I shall see you all in my next. Bye!